Good morning, everyone. So, in our today's topic, we will discuss about criteria for measurement of performance at different level. See, performance appraisal for employees at different level may perform at different pace or different methods or techniques can be used to evaluate the performance of employee at different level. So therefore, there are two things to be noted and evaluated for the purpose of appraisal. First is performance in accomplishing goal, and second is performance as a manager. So as a manager, an an employee have certain set of targets and objectives to be achieved. So performance in accomplishing goal reflects the performance against the target which is given to that particular employee. And performance as a manager means how a manager is what do you say, how a manager is managing his team, how a manager is capable of making team a strong team or a self-motivated team. So these two factors can be evaluated as a manager. So performance in accomplishing goal means a manager are responsible for the performance of their team as a whole. Performance in accomplishing goal would mean to look at the completion or the achievement of goal set for the team of employees which is being assigned to the work or under assigned to certain targets under a particular manager. So the best measurement criteria for manager is to measure the achievement of goal or the extent to which a manager has achieved that goal, his plans of course of action to achieve them, and the extent of achievement of the goal as a whole team. And the second criteria or the purpose is performance as a manager. So as a manager, uh, an employee is responsible, and his responsibility includes a series of activities which are concerned with planning, organizing, directing, leading, motivating, and controlling the employees he is holding as a subordinates. So manager can be rated on above parameter, which is I have told that the functions of management, which is planning, organizing, directing, leading, motivating, and controlling. So a manager can be rated on that parameter. And the criteria of measuring performance changes as the level of employee and their role and responsibility changes, because for overall organization you cannot hold same criteria of performance appraisal, because it will, which the criteria which is suited for lower level manager cannot be suitable for higher level of management. So if we see that the criteria for the top level management, the criteria should include degree of organizational growth and expansion. That means under that particular manager, how the organization growth and expansion plan took place. Then the extent of achievement of organizational goal. So to which extent under a manager, under a top manager, the organization is able to achieve the organizational growth. And nowadays corporate social responsibility is very much important. So how a top manager can contribute towards the society by implementing various different or innovative ideas to serve the society. And yes, last but not the least, the profitability and return on capital employed, how much capital the top management has employed in the organization, and how much profitability and revenue he has generated on the basis of that particular investment should be the criteria of measuring the performance of top level management. But when we talk about the middle level management, or the performance measurement of middle level managers and the lower level managers, the criteria should be performance of department of or the team. So at middle level management, the manager is holding a particular department, or there will be a particular team which he is been leading. So on the basis of performance of that particular department and or that particular team should be the one of the criteria, and how the manager has coordinated with other departments or other teams also should be one of the criteria. uh, how the manager has used resources to for the achievement of the objective. So optimum utilization of resources need to be done, and how optimally a manager has utilized that resources should be one of the criteria. And then the cost involved in the team and the or the department, and whatever revenue is being generated for a given period of time, and the comparison of cost and revenue should be the uh, measuring criteria of the performance of middle level management. And since a middle level management is a linkage between is a link or the bridge between top level management and the executive level employees. So how the communication takes place between middle level management, because middle level management is basically the uh, foundation of communication, because all the communication which is required to know to their subordinates need to be communicated to them also. Whatever grievance and the problems is being faced by the subordinates need to be communicated to the top level management. So the communication done by the middle level management to their superiors and their subordinates should be one of the criteria of measuring performance when it comes to middle level management. So these are the basic criteria when it comes to measuring performance of top level management or the middle level management. And if we talk about the lower level management or the executive level employees, the criteria of measuring the performance is more technical rather than the strategical or the human skill level criteria. So more technical aspects are included when it comes to lower level management and measuring their performance. So this is all about criteria of measuring performance at different level of management. So this is it for the day. Thank you so much.